guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So at the beginning of every month, the videos that I binge watch are the favorites videos. So I've also decided to do favorites from now on, but I don't think I would be able to do it every month because I don't really get to try out that many new products every month. So what I might do is film favorites after every 2 to 3 months, or whenever I feel I've accumulated enough products for a substantial video, I'll film one of these. So do let me know in the comments if you are interested to watch my favorites video, then I'll film more for you. So I'm going to start off with the face first, and the primer that I've been loving for the month of April is this Nyx Angel Veil primer. So this primer is raved all over. I'm kind of late to jump on the bandwagon. I got it maybe around the beginning of March and I've been using it all throughout April. The reason I like this primer is it's really lightweight, it soaks into the skin really fast, it makes your skin really moisturized and hydrated, and it makes the skin really smooth so your foundation applies like a dream. The foundation that I've been loving for the month of April is this Ex1 Invisiwear foundation. So I've uploaded a video sometime back on my most favorite drugstore foundations, and I've mentioned this foundation in that video. If you haven't seen that yet, then do check it out to know at which position this foundation was. I would link that video up here and also down below in the description box. So this foundation can be worn by all skin types. It would work with oily to normal or even dry skin. You can make this foundation work, and especially for summer, if it's really hot and humid like Bangladesh, then this foundation is a really great option. So sticking to face products, the next item that I have is this Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. Whoa, that was a mouthful. So the first time I tried this concealer, I didn't like it at all because it made my under eye area look really dry and wrinkly, and I hate that. But the next day when I tried it, maybe I had put on an eye cream before, or maybe on that particular day my under eye area wasn't that dry, because I absolutely loved it. This concealer is really lightweight and it is full coverage and it's not gonna crease on you, but I would suggest, especially if you have dry skin, to moisturize your under eye area before you use this, and also you must set it. I feel this concealer works best when I use the baking method, and with that I don't get any sort of creasing. This concealer reminds me a lot of the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, which a lot of people love, even I do too. But I feel this one is even better than that because Pro Longwear can be a little heavy, but this one is very lightweight. Sticking to concealer, I actually have another concealer to share with you, and it is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Now this is a cult favorite, everybody loves this, and I feel if you have dry skin or dry under eye area, then this would be your BFF. So I've had this concealer in my collection for a very long time, but I didn't really care much about it until March. So not just for the month of April, I've actually been using it almost every day since March. If not this, then I've used this. So I've kind of been going back and forth between these two concealers. So this one is really great if you have dry skin or if you have dry under eye area, especially for the under eye area. I feel this concealer works really well. But I'll definitely recommend you to set this concealer with a setting powder, or else it might crease on you. So the next item that I have, I've kind of always loved it, but I was never this dependent on it until recently. So for the month of March and April, I've almost every day used this product, and that is my MAC Studio Fix powder. So when I was on holiday, it was really hot and humid there, so I just couldn't bear to wear much makeup. The only two products that I wore was this Maybelline Fit Me concealer along with my MAC Studio Fix powder. This I have fallen in love with, especially during my holiday. And ever since then, I've used it almost every day. This is basically what I wear every day when I'm going out to work. I'll just put on my sunscreen and I'll put this powder on, and that's it. My makeup is done. So the next item that I want to share with you is really hyped and raved currently, and it is the RCMA No Color powder. So ever since Kathleen Light spoke about it, this powder is everywhere. And I feel it's for a good reason because it is actually very good. And especially for the price that you pay is just $10, which I feel is a really great bargain. And not just for the low price or the quantity that you get, the powder itself is actually very good. It doesn't make your skin look dry or wrinkly, and especially I feel for dry skin people, this powder is a must-have. The next product that I have is not a single item, it's basically a whole set, and it's this Elysium brush set. The set that I have is actually quite huge. I can't pick up all the brushes with my two hands, so these are just some of the brushes from that set. These brushes are really great quality and they are available in Bangladesh. This brand actually recently launched in Bangladesh and they sent me this set to try it out, and I've actually been trying it out for the past 2 months or so and I've absolutely been loving it. In fact, I would be posting up a review on my Facebook page anytime soon, so if you don't follow me there, you must do it right now. So my favorite brushes from this set are mostly the face brushes. I actually love the face brushes a lot more than the eye brushes. The reason I'll mention in my review. So some of the brushes that I particularly like are... So the first brush that I love is called Alpha, and I basically use this to contour with. When I want a more chiseled, sharp contouring, I'll use this brush. This brush is very similar to the Real Techniques Bold Metal Contour Brush, which is number 301. The other two brushes that I just have to mention are these two. This one is called Factorial and this is what I use to apply my highlighter lately. And this one is called Division. This one is really great to blend out your concealer underneath the eye or even to set it with a powder. There are many more great brushes in this set, but if I start mentioning all of them, then it's gonna turn out to be an Elysium brush review video, which this is not. Oh, by the way, I do actually have a discount code for the Elysium brushes and it applies for both my international viewers and my Bangladeshi viewers. So I would have it right here and also down below in the description box. So do check it out if you're planning to buy this set. Sticking to brushes, the next two brushes that I just have to show you are from Morphe, and this one is Morphe E23 brush and this one is M124. So this is a really nice, big, fluffy blending brush. It works really great on the crease. I usually apply my transition shade with this because it applies a really light wash of color. And this one's basically a small eyeshadow brush, so it's really great to pack on color. I usually use this when I want to put on color on my inner corner or towards the inner part of my lid. As it's really small, it's really great for this area. Next I have this NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Singles, and this one is in the shade Sculpt, which is basically for contouring. I have absolutely been loving it, and I've been loving it so much that I kind of dropped it and it shattered. So that's why it's still in the packaging. If you can see, the powder inside is completely shattered. This shade I feel is ideal for contouring. I personally like such cool tone medium brown shades, and the powder itself is really blendable, so it's really great to contour with. Sticking to the cheeks, the next product that I have is a blush and it's from Tarte and it's their Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush and it's in the shade Fanciful. So this is how the blush looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of a mid-tone mauve pink shade and I feel it goes with a lot of different looks, and lately I've been wearing a lot of cool toned makeup, so it goes perfectly with that. And these Amazonian Clay blushes are really great. They last for a very long time. They're very blendable. They're very easy to work with. So the next item that I have was a very big splurge for me. It has been on my list for a very long time, but I just couldn't dare to pick it up because it's that expensive. But last month I bit the bullet and I finally bought it, and it's this Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, and this one is in the shade Pink Quartz. So this is a really nice pinkish silvery sort of a highlighter. I don't really own a lot of such cool toned silverish pink sort of highlighter. I usually tend to wear more of champagnes or gold or those sort of colors. So I'm really happy I got a color that I don't really own a lot of, so I can get a lot of use out of it. In fact, I have been wearing this a lot for the past month. Whenever I do a cool toned look, I would usually go for this. So the next item that I have is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette, and this is how it looks. Isn't it just gorgeous? I love these warm undertoned colors. I especially love these two shades. This one is called Substitute for Love and this is Freshly Toasted. These two work really great for the crease. In fact, today I have these two shades on my crease and I have this shade right here in my outer corner. So if you love warm eyeshadows, you love this palette, and not just the shade selection, but the quality of the shadow is actually really good. It's really pigmented, it's super blendable, it's really easy to work with. So I highly recommend Zoeva palettes. If not the Cocoa Blend, they have a lot of variety of palettes. You can check them out and pick out the one that you like. Last but not the least, I have two lip products, and the first one is this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Antwerp, and this is what I've been wearing almost every day during my holiday. This color is just so beautiful. It works really well for spring and summer. So it's a really nice coral. It's not too overpowering or in your face. So if you're looking for a shade for this spring and summer, you can try this one out. And this is how it swatches. Let me just show it to you. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love this shade. It would look great on many different skin tones. The next lipstick that I have is from Ellis Splash and it's their Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick and it's in the shade Seductress. This, I believe, is a new line of liquid lipstick from Ellis Splash. The other ones that I used before, I didn't like them at all. They were too dry and they were kind of crumbly, but this one I really love. This doesn't feel as dry as the previous ones. It's really comfortable to wear and it doesn't even get crumbly. And this is how this shade looks. And if you know me, you know that I love these shades. These are like my most favorite sort of color to wear. This is what I've been wearing like on usual days when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. I'll usually go for this. Alright guys, so these were all the products that I've been loving for the month of April. Do let me know if you want me to do such favorites video in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, then please give me a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So until next time, take care and bye-bye. So today's video is a quick review on this Irresistible Me hair extension.